Hello friends, today I'll be talking about a very wonderful and a very new topic, that is organizational change. So let us look how organization changes and what are the concepts, basic terms, terminologies that come in this topic. So organizational change, when we talk of this, so organizational change actually refers to the process of growth, decline and transformation within the organization. Through though one thinks that organizations are enduring structures in a changing society, but however the truth is that organizations are changing all the time, and organizations change may take different forms, and it can be of different forms. Okay, so when we talk of the concept of change, so it can be defined as a adoption of a new idea or a new behavior. Okay, it can be the process of altering the existing structure, existing procedures for the betterment of the organizations. Then it is a change is generally referred to the innovation. So all innovation involve change, but all change do not involve innovation, right? So let us talk about the forces for change. Okay, most organizations prefer stability to change because the more predictable and routine activities are, the higher the level of efficiency that can be obtained. So organizations are not static, they are obviously dynamic, and they are continuously changing in response to the forces inside and outside. So these are two kinds of forces, that are external forces and internal forces. So let us have a look at which forces are these. The external forces include technology, customer needs, okay, then economy, political and legal changes, growth opportunities. Okay, so obviously these terms are known to everybody. Political and legal changes are whatever changes are coming in the political environment, and legally in related to laws, what are the changing laws and what effect do they, how do they impact any organization. Okay, then talking of internal forces, the issues are change in managerial personnel, deficiency. Due to deficiency in the existing organizations, change is required. Due to the nature of workforce, the change is required, and to avoid a developing inertia, we need to change the organization. Now talking of planned change, what is planned change? We address change as an international goal oriented activities. What are the goals of planned change? First, it seeks to improve the ability of the organization to adapt to changes in its environment. Then question comes that who in the organization is responsible for managing change activities? Okay, so answer is the change agents. Okay, persons. Who are the change agents? The persons who act as catalyst and assume the responsibility for managing all the changes in the organizations. So these are the leaders, most probably the leaders of the organization. They see a future for the organization that others have not identified, and they are able to motivate, invent and implement this vision. Change agents can be managers or non-managers, current or new employees, or outside consultants, right? Now talking of the purpose. Okay, what is the purpose of change or plan change? Actually, first of all, we have to prepare for change. We have to establish an infra to drive change. Okay, we have to assess and study the organization, including its people, policies, cultures. We also have to work on the data that will result in the change management. Okay, so how we manage change? Strategies and plans are put into action, including strategic communications, then stakeholder engagement, how the stakeholders will be engaged, and the training that is required. Now how do we reinforce changes? Change management interventions continue to be assessed for continuous improvements. Then specific strategies are identified to embed and sustain change. To sustain change is very, very important. So the strategies are identified for this. So that is it for today, guys, and hope you like this topic. I will again be back with one more new topic. So just watch for it. Bye bye. Have a nice day.